Nigel Farage gave a rousing speech to a crowd of 3,000 supporters on Tuesday night in which he lambasted the establishment and claimed it was absolutely terrified of the Brexit Party's success, and listeners flocked to Twitter to articulate his prime ministerial qualities. The rally, which was the last before voters flocked to the polls on Thursday, took place in Kensington Olympia, London, and was full to capacity. Mr. Farage claimed that his supporters would buy one get one free when the Brexit Party's success ends the leadership of Theresa May and Jeremy Corbyn. The former UKIP leader boomed to the jubilant crows. "We've managed in 5.5 weeks to go to the head of the opinion polls. We've managed in 5.5 weeks not just to frighten the establishment. Oh no, they're not frightened. They're absolutely terrified. We've managed to give millions and millions of people in this country who were frustrated, upset and angry to the point of saying they may never engage with the democratic process again. So sick to death were they with the shenanigans in Westminster. We've given them hope, optimism and belief in this country and in the democratic process." Listeners on Twitter were convinced the speech reeked of the qualities of a future prime minister. One user wrote, "If this happened in a general election, Nigel Farage would be prime minister." Another claimed, "How can this be your final rally speech if you're gonna be the next UK Prime Minister?" Mr. Farage has said his Brexit party will demand to have places round the UK-EU negotiating table if they come top in the European elections this week. He claimed that if his party tops the polls, representatives must join the EU negotiating team. He also speculated that wins for the Brexit party could have an impact on the leadership of the two main Westminster parties. Mr. Farage added, "We will quickly get rid of the worst prime minister in the history of our nation. You never know. Given the way we are smashing the Labour vote in Wales and the Midlands, a big Brexit win might get rid of Jeremy Corbyn as well." The Brexit party is currently topping the polls ahead of Thursday's vote. A 7-day rolling average on Tuesday predicted they will take home 34% of the vote. Mr. Farage also commented on the Electoral Commission's investigation into the party's funding. Its premises were searched by Commission staff on Tuesday. Mr. Farage said, "After 7 hours, the Electoral Commission have not found a single misdeed by the Brexit Party." Turning to the 3,000-strong crowd, he continued, "Let me make clear to all the conspiracy theorists, our money comes from this growing mass movement of people." He did not address the news of a European Parliament committee investigation into a complaint that he allegedly failed to declare £450,000 in donations to him by prominent Leave campaigner Aaron Banks. Before he took to the stage, the audience also heard from Brexit Party candidate Anne Widdecombe and former President of the Czech Republic, Václav Klaus. Mr. Klaus, who greeted the crowd as his dear Brexit friends, said the Czech Republic share the same or similar criticisms of the EU to the UK. The 77-year-old Eurosceptic, who was president of the Eastern European nation from 2003 to 2013, also described the 2017 referendum as a fatal blow and an historic event that changed Europe.